friends. I'm so glad you joined me today. It's good to see you. Well, you know, we've been talking about stories that Jesus told that we learned about in the Bible. So let's see if y'all remember any of them. Let's see. We talked about this one. Remember what it was about? Remember? It was the kind helper helped the man who was hurt. Remember? And we did Band-Aids because the man helped bind the wounds. Do you remember that? Remember that? Mm-hmm. And then last time we talked about, that's right, the shepherd, that one of the sheep was missing, and the shepherd looked high and low and everywhere till he found that one lost sheep. Well, today we are talking about the story that goes along with this picture. So, yeah, that's right, it's a house. It's a house. And see this down here? This is called the house's foundation. And this foundation is rocks. Probably wonder what that's all about. We'll get to that. But first, I want to show you a picture. What do you see? That's right, that's right. There's two children. They're both playing. Are they doing the same thing? Kinda. But let's see. What's he playing with? Sand. He's playing the sand. What about this child? Rocks. That's right. Are sand and rocks the same? No. Pretty different. Sand. Let's see. Sand. It's kind of gritty. It's little. I can pretty much move it around. Let's see. If I was to take a pinch of sand and put it in my hand, what do you think would happen when I blew on that? What do you think will happen? You're probably right. Should we try? Okay. It's all gone. It blew away. Oh no. Now, what do you think's going to happen if I put a rock in my hand and I blow real hard? Do you think it's going to blow away too? Let's try. You know, the rock is a lot harder, stronger, and bigger. And I just wasn't strong enough to blow it. Maybe if we all try together, will y'all help me? Let's all blow together. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Nope. It's still there. It is firm. It's strong. The reason I'm telling you this is because of a story we learn in the Bible that Jesus told. Jesus told a story about two men, and both of these men wanted to build houses, but both of the men wanted to go about it very differently. One of the men wanted to build his house on sand, and one wanted to build his on rocks. You know what? I know a song that kind of goes along with this. Would you like me to share it with you? Okay. It goes. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the sand went splat. Splat. That's not good. That's not good at all. But you know, I wonder, why do you think Jesus told us this story? I think it's because Jesus wanted all of us to know that if we would build our lives on Him, And our foundation is based on the promises that we learn from the Bible, that we will be able to weather whatever storm may come our way because we have a strong foundation built on Jesus. So, you know who's going to know this? That's right, Rudy. Will you join me in getting to come? Rudy! Rudy! What would I do without you, friends, reminding me? Of course we have to sing Jesus Loves Me. Will you sing it with me? You ready? Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Miss Margaret. Ah, they're my friends. Hello, friends. How are you? I love you and miss you. I love you. Did Miss Margaret tell you a story from the Bible? Friends, come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I told them a story from the Bible. Can y'all remind him, can y'all tell him what it was? About. That's right, two men that wanted to build what? That's right, houses. Now, did they build them the same? Oh, that's right. Rudy, there were two houses that they built. And look, tell what that is? Let's see. That one, is that sand? Is that sand? Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. It's sand, Miss Margaret. Okay, Rudy, what about this other one? What is it, friends? What? Oh, that's rock. That's rock. Miss Margaret, these houses both look good to me. Rudy, they do look good. They look good and strong, don't they? But you know what? Jesus' story didn't just stop telling us about the men wanting to build the houses. He let us know what happened when the storms came up. So when it started raining, you know, it rained on the house with the strong foundation and the one on the sand. And so Jesus was talking about what happened when that happened. What? What? Miss Margaret? What? What is it? Look. The house that was built on the sand, it went splat. That's right, Rudy. That's right. The house went splat because that foundation wasn't strong enough. It wasn't strong enough. And Jesus wanted all of us to know that we need, for our lives, if we need to have a storm come, we need to have a strong foundation based on him, on Jesus, so that we can weather whatever storm comes our way. So remember, Rudy, we don't want to be like the foolish man who built his house on sand. We want to be like the man who built his on rocks so that we too can have a firm foundation based on Jesus. Okay? Okay. What? Of course you may. Bye, friends. I love you. Please come visit us again next week, okay? We hope you all do. We love you. Bye-bye.